Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So today's another uh, watercolor a day. It's day 5, I believe. I missed upload yesterday, but figure we're gonna go on today. I'm doing an odd dog. I'm doing my dog, or Emily's dog, Luna, and I'm doing her like in an odd girl, odd dog kind of thing. Just trying to play with texture and that kind of thing. It was a little harder than I anticipated. So I still did it. I still did it. I'm just using like a dark brown and black as the base. Um, I like the way she came out. I wish I would have left her mouth like that. If you see how it's up to the side, I wish I would have left it like that. Um, I don't know if you've seen pictures of Luna, but she has this beautiful, cute as buttons, a little underbite and overbite. I don't know what goes on with her teeth, and she smiles. So she's delightful. So I see me doing it here, and I should have stopped and dried it and moved on. I really love it like this, but because I'm trying to learn, I played more. And then, when you play more, what happens? You have more chance for mistake. Am I upset with it? No. I still think she came out really cute. Um, but like I said, looking back, I'm like, I should have stopped, but I can do it again. Ain't no thing. You can see I drew it and then I erased the majority of the lines so you could barely see them. And then I went in and wet the face, and then added the paint, and the same with the body. Same with the tail, and just kind of like let the paint come in. I like that. As you see me do the background, you'll see I kind of do the same thing because I love the way the watercolor just, you get this faux alcohol ink look, which I've done many faux alcohol ink backgrounds, and I almost put some alcohol on this background, but it was kind of doing what I wanted, and I thought, another video. I'll do that on another painting. I have an idea. So uh, I'll probably be back to doing another face today as well. And I have something else I want to try. I'm going to do a quick video for you guys, for you guys who maybe have watercolor sitting around and maybe don't want to do a painting a day or whatever. I have some things I want to try out. So I always like to use products in different ways than they are intended, but me learning how to do this, I'm really digging. Like I said, I have to learn to stop. I love that face. I'm looking at it. I'm like, Kelly, no. And like I said, she didn't come out horrible, but you could see I'm making her mouth wider. And she has these cute little lips, and oh gosh. So anyway, watercolor is nice though because you can go back once it's dry and go over top of it. I don't know what the heck that noise was. You can, to move it or that kind of thing. Where acrylic, obviously, once it's dry, you can't. So as much as they're different, they're alike in a lot of ways as well. So, it just, I don't know. I like learning new things. So for me, it's a lot of fun. So yeah, so I'm just doing some more around the eyes and that kind of thing. I do have some like inspired videos coming up that I did from different paintings that I've seen and different, inspirations, I guess. I love the outdoors. I'd really like to try, which it might be my next one I do as well. I have all these next ones. One of the ones coming up, I'm going to try to do a nature scene. And nothing too fantastical, but to learn how to do a back, the sky and just some trees, but not necessarily big, humongous, fluffy trees. I don't know. I don't know. I have an inspiration, a picture that we took when we were out. So, you know, I might try that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I get so many ideas. I sped through this because I didn't know, you know, I don't know if you guys are enjoying this, just watching me learn watercolor or not. I do love to see what you guys are doing, and I'm loving um, when you guys tag me and show me what you guys are doing. Also today, I'm going to try to get through, I have a bunch of emails that I want to answer. So I just, ugh, I got a lot, and I just want to sit down and concentrate and write back. And so if you emailed me or Facebook me or whatever, expect within the next day or so to get a message back. Sometimes when I read them, if I'm in a hurry or I read them on my phone, I don't like responding right then because I feel rushed. Do you know what I mean? Where I just want to be able to sit down. I told Dave, because I have my laptop downstairs. I don't use it often, but it doesn't hold charge. It's an older one, but it's good enough for me to answer emails and whatnot. So when they're down there watching their shows about Bigfoot and the stuff I don't like, I'm going to sit and try to once a week or so answer the emails. I mean, I don't have a million, but I have quite a few. And I want to make sure that, you know, I write you guys back. So yeah, I like the way the nose came out. I like the shape of the dog. And like I said, she's an odd dog. So it's not like I'm going for realism or anything here, you know, that's not my gig. But I did, you know, I did enjoy. I am going to look into different watercolor brushes. I love the watercolor brushes I'm using, but I'm wondering, I like having a lot of brushes because, you know, I'm like that, and I have a lot of acrylics, and I have quite a few watercolors, but I don't know if you know of any brands or anything like that. Let me know down below because I am not familiar. I use a lot of, mostly 99% of my paintbrushes are from Plaid folk art, and I love them. I don't have, very, very rarely do I have any problems with them. They do have watercolor brushes, but I think, I have to ask, I think they discontinued them. And I'm not sure why, but I love them. I love, like, for the wedding, and I mean, at least for what I do. I'm not very skilled at it, so I don't know if, as far as water brushes go, they're good. Do you know what I mean? So I want to try different brands. I don't even know what's out there. I'm so, as far as watercolor goes. And I'm, you know, I could really use this in my mixed media, which I have many times. But I don't want to necessarily always do that. I want to be able to paint pictures with it. Do you know what I mean? Which is what I did here. The only thing I did on here was I took gesso, which I use gesso a lot. I go through gesso like it's water. That and Mod Podge. So I used gesso at the end, and that was just to clean up the eyes and the tag to lighten it up. Here comes my favorite part. If I could just do these, there'd be no point for me just to do these backgrounds all the time, but I love them. And I'm going to do a background, a couple of these, and put them up for free on my website. And if you don't know, on my website, knittinganthings.blogspot.com is, I have a bunch of mixed media papers you can download for free and download them to your computer. You can print them out off your computer, or you could put them on a disc and take them to Staples for 10 cents a copy or whatever and make them there. And you can use them for whatever you want. Just a little some thank yous. I'm just adding. Like I said, I really like it, and I like that it dries around the edges darker on some of the colors and just I love it. Now I know they said you could put salt on here, which I have, and that kind of thing. At the moment, I'm not doing those little techniques. I will add those as I go on. because I want to do a certain background that's like a full painting that I might do that with. It might help just to get some different textures, but I don't know. I did tape around. I am digging the taping. I might start doing that just for my paintings in general. I love that cleanness, although I have to get painter's tape because my masking tape, you'll see at the end, kind of rips it like on the one thing. And I didn't like it, but you know, these are just practice for me. But I really enjoy that cleanness. It might even make me actually want to clean my desk. I'm not just saying it. I'm really truthful. Yeah, but I like that crisp look around there with the colors. I don't know where I've been that's been all my life, but I like it. And this is just mixed media paper, the Canson mixed media paper. Or no, this is watercolor paper, excuse me. This is the Canson blue cover watercolor paper, 140. I've been using the watercolor paper. I did enjoy the acrylic paper. Mixed media paper worked as well, but it does bow a little bit more. And I've been trying not to use too much water because I don't like that bowing, because it does. And you can see this even bowed a little bit, the watercolor, as it tilted when it bowed up after on top of the head. I'm sorry, I'm out of it today. I'm not feeling great. It like kind of fell that way, and I liked it at the end. You know, once everything was dry, I thought it was a cool kind of gig, but you know, mixed media paper tends to do that a little bit more. I'd really have to get masking tape or painter's tape and tape it down really good. I'm just using a regular clipboard. I'm going to look for a bigger one. I don't know. I thought I had a bigger one, but I guess not. Also, something, and this is just my stupidity because I don't know. Can you paint watercolor with on an easel? Or does everything run down? Like, do you have to be flat? I don't know. It seems that you would have to paint flat because it would run. I don't know. I'm giving her a collar. She doesn't have a collar. I mean, she has a collar with her tags pink, but she doesn't have a green collar. But I wanted her to have a green collar. And I'm just going to be going in with gesso, you know, to paint the white so it comes up a little bit. And I just end up taking a black Sharpie or whatever and writing her name at the end. Put little highlights in her eyes, you know. Was going to try to do some eyelashes, but her eyelashes are white. And I started with black, and then I was like, no, I didn't like it. So I kind of blew them out a little bit, which I'm happy with. Now, my dog has one very, very light eye. She has David Bowie eyes, because when she was a puppy, apparently a cat got her, and it made all the color go from her eye, like her eye's smaller than her other eye. So like all the pigment came out, which is really bizarre. So she has like this white eye, very light blue. That's why she has different color eyes. So that's why I was like, I'm going to make her like an odd dog. So please let me know down below if you are liking watching these, and if you're learning anything. Like I said, this was more just kind of playing. I wanted to get, sometimes I have to do these kind of plays, so then next time I do it, I'm like, oh, I want to do this different, that different. I have to learn to stop. That is something I know about me. I'm like one of those addictive personalities. I'm like all or nothing, you know what I'm saying? So here's where the eyelash fiasco happens, but you could just take it off. Very easy. But I'm not hating the watercolor. It is something that when you want to learn something new, you just have to sit down and do it. And again, all my information is down below. There are also links for you to find the paints, even less expensive paints, all down below. I do get a couple cents from, you know, anything that you buy from any of my links down below, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you who have bought. And keep tagging me. All my information to find me everywhere is down below as well. So as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. Uh, you know, I love you guys so very much. And if you're not already, please subscribe. And if you watch me and you are not subscribed, please click that subscribe button. I can see who's not subscribed. YouTube's changing a lot of things, so let me know. Just hit that subscribe button. You don't even have to hit that little bell you don't want to. I appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think of this. I'm kind of happy with this one, so I love you guys. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Be blessed. Bye-bye.